Such a tough scene. Switching gears this morning, there's a big announcement coming from Apple later this week, and suspicion is it'll be unveiling a new something or other with the fastest new feature called 4G. But many people still don't understand what 3G or even 2G means or why it's important. NBC's Chris Clackham takes a stab at some answers. Sheep shearers from around the world went head-to-head over the weekend for a chance to win the coveted golden shears.
Competitors faced off in two categories.
New Zealand is a perfect place for the competition. That's because sheep actually outnumber humans 10-1. Organizers are now lobbying for the sport to be recognized as an Olympic sport.
And we want to take time out, say good morning to all of our friends on Facebook this morning. A lot of folks talking about the Iditarod, and they have their mushers that they like, their favorite ones.
We're looking for your favorite musher. Then also, if you were out there this weekend, the photos you took. This is a picture that that Mike Chris took of Hank DeBruin's team. He runs a team of purebred Siberian Huskies every year. Absolutely beautiful team, and great shot there. And further down, Mike posted another photo of Christy Barrington's team out at the Willow Restart. So if you took any photos either at the ceremonial start or the Willow Restart, be sure to post them on our Facebook page. Some beautiful photos coming in. New this morning, the investigation continues into an accident at Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport. Late last night, a LifeMed Learjet slid off a runway, according to airport manager John Parrott, and a malfunction of the aircraft's windshield de-icing system is to blame. Because of the problem, Parrott says the pilot could not see through the windshield when landing on runway 7R around 10 last night. The airport manager says there was one patient on board, but no injuries reported in the incident. Tim Nixon, director of flight operations for LifeMed Alaska, says the patient on board was taken by ambulance to an Anchorage hospital. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the accident. It is not known at this time how much damage was done to the plane. Well, today is Super Tuesday, and in 10 states across the U.S., Republicans will have their say in the GOP presidential primaries. And even though Alaska only has 3 electoral votes in November, the National Party has given the 49th state more pull during preference polls because of Alaska's voting patterns. The Alaska GOP will send 27 delegates to the Republican convention in August. 24 of those delegates are up for grabs during voting today. Alaska is not a winner-take-all state. The delegates will be divided up among the presidential candidates according to the number of ballots cast. In a comparison with some other states, Iowa has 28 delegates. That's only one more than Alaska, although it has 4 times the population. Arizona has 9 times more people than Alaska, but the National Party only awarded the state 2 more delegates than Alaska. Meanwhile, an all-out brawl erupted during a hearing for an accused murder suspect in Massachusetts. Jose Santiago is accused of killing Jessica Rojas. When he walked into the courtroom, 2 members of Rojas' family tried to jump him moments before the hearing started. The 2 men, Edwin Rojas, who is the victim's father, and Kenneth Soto, are charged with assault and battery on a public employee, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. Alaska Republican Party leaders are set for Super Tuesday's presidential preference poll today. It's run completely by Republican Party volunteers, with polling locations all across the state. Back in 2008, 14,000 voted in the Alaska presidential preference poll, and as Channel 2's Rhonda McBride reports, today party leaders expect to set a new record. A Cloudmark survey of 1,000 cell phone users found 1 in 5 users had experienced a security threat with their device. And this story tops our business report. Poison text messages grew 300% in 2010 and 400% in 2011. So beware, one type of poison text message involves tricking people into signing up for worthless services for which they get billed for. Another may lure you into completing a survey to win something. Instead, you're tricked into divulging your credit card information. If you're looking for something to do Thursday night, Redbox is inviting everyone to enjoy a free one-night movie rental. It's all to say thank you for helping Redbox cross the 2 billionth mark for movie and game rentals. To get your free rental, all you have to do is use the promotion code available on Redbox's Facebook page. The promo code is valid for Thursday only. And a good friend is hard to find, but a bad one is easy to delete. According to a new Pew Research study, the percentage of Facebook users who decided to unfriend other members leapt from 56% in 2009 to 63% last year. And it seems women were the ones second-guessing their online friendships the most. 67% of women said they deleted friends compared to 58% of men who bit the bullet and clicked unfriend. Nenana Ice Classic organizers have put up a tripod on the Tanana River. Now the best guesser has a chance to win some money. For $2.50, you can get a ticket to guess when the ice goes out. When it does and the tripod falls, the winning ticket holder is going to be about $300,000 richer, that's about the traditional jackpot amount. The Nenana Ice Classic began in 1917, and records show the ice usually goes out anywhere between April 20th and May 20th. So get your tickets.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Or this year, it may not be until, July 5th.
August, something
Very
like
true,
that.
Rich. Look at those adorable little faces. Don't you just want to hug them? Even the Indonesian ambassador to Germany turned out for the event.
And enjoy hugging them for now, because soon they'll take your face off. It's true.
Good day.
The investigation continues this morning into a deadly accident at a construction site for the new Chugach Electric Municipal Light and Power thermal plant. SNC Lavalin, the company doing the work at the plant, says Paul Ackerman was working on a platform 17 feet off the ground when he fell and was seriously hurt. This is video from Monday shortly after the accident. Ackerman was taken to the hospital but died of his injuries. Work at the site was stopped following the incident. SNC Lavalin says it is conducting an internal investigation. OSHA is also investigating but would not comment further. A seal found near Yakutat with hair loss and skin sores is being tested to find out if it has the same disease as dozens of other seals found dead since last July. New this morning, students from all over Alaska are in Anchorage preparing for the 2012 Alaska State Spelling Bee. Close to 150 children in grades 3 through 8 will compete for the chance to represent the 49th state in Washington, D.C. for the Scripps National Spelling Bee. The students competing today in the state championship have already won competitions in their individual schools or districts. If you want to check it out, it starts at 9 this morning at the Center for Performing Arts in downtown Anchorage in the Discovery Theater. The competition will last until a winner is determined. Bill Gates is the richest man in America, and he's a measly $8 billion away from being the richest man in the world.
Oh, gosh, he'll catch up.
Yeah, pennies. We've heard the warnings before that Alaska should prepare for fewer federal dollars as Washington, D.C. tries to dig its way out of debt. Well, now those concerns are becoming a reality for hundreds of local military families who have been told there will be no funds for a support program for their special needs children. Channel 2's Ted Land has more on that. At least 7 similar programs at military bases throughout the lower 48 are experiencing similar cuts. A white powder incident at the Juneau School District headquarters yesterday brought out a hazmat team. Emergency officials went to the building on Glacier Avenue after getting a call that someone had opened an envelope with a small amount of suspicious powder inside. As a safety precaution, the building was evacuated and the office, as well as everyone inside, was decontaminated. The white powder is being sent to Anchorage for testing. A school in Thorn Bay near Ketchikan also received white powder. The Juneau hazmat team is expected to check it out this morning. And on Tuesday, an envelope filled with white powder was discovered at the Chugach School District building in South Anchorage, but was determined to be non-hazardous. Joining us in the studio this morning to talk about both of these events is Allison Knox, the Director of Public Relations for South Central Foundation. Allison, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, tell us about the South Central Foundation, what it is, what its mission is.
Sure. We are the healthcare affiliate of Siri.
The art there, I just love it. It's so beautiful, the craftsmanship that these people do. You talked a little about some of the new things you have this year. What are some of the differences compared to years past to celebrate this 30th anniversary?
I think really the quality of entertainment this year.
All right, Mitch, thank you. Looking forward to the weekend. And if you're looking for stuff to do this weekend, we've got a great act coming up for you. We like to highlight the local talent, especially the local talent that's going big. And joining me this morning, Eric Gilliam, at the ripe old age of 20, is already making the international scene for his magic acts. Eric, thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you very much, Todd.
And so you've been at this for quite a while now. Tell me a little about how you got started into magic, and you're making it all over the world now.
I got started 7 years ago.
So tell us what we're going to be doing here.
Well, this is an illusion that I purchased from a magician in Las Vegas, and it's going to be pretty cool. Can you go ahead and step forward a little bit?
All right.
And
Nothing's going to blow up, right?
No, you'll be fine. Grab that corner.
Okay.
And then grab that corner.
All right.
And get a pretty firm grip, but not too tight.
Okay.
Perfect. And yeah, go ahead and step a little forward.
Forward, all right.
All right, perfect. Now, here we go. See if this works.
It's moving. Oh, what? Can you get down on the floor? Take a look. This is...
Amazing.
There's nothing under there.
There we go, right there.
Oh my gosh.
That is impressive.
Now, there's actually some invisible air right here. You see that right there?
He's not even holding on to it now.
There we go.
Jessica, can you come over here? This is. Can you do the? Open the box again. Let me see the invisible air.
See that right there?
Yeah. No. Look, Ma. No hands. No big deal. And so you said you purchased this from a magician?
Yes.
How do you purchase something from a magician?
Go ahead and lower it down right there. There we go. Yeah,
wow, that is impressive.
Thank you.